to be able to do that.
Hello, sewing people of the internet. If you're watching this in real time or even close to when this video is released, I hope you're staying safe and sane. Right now we're in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic and trying to stay home as much as possible. We're very fortunate and we're doing well. The biggest struggle we have is just trying to keep ourselves entertained. So after trying to do some other things to keep my mind occupied, I thought, you know what, I do have a sewing project I should do, so why not do that? I understand that you probably have more important things to spend money on right now, and I'm good. But if you want a t-shirt or a sticker or a coffee mug, check out my Teespring store. There's a link below in the description. So I recently made this new roll top backpack, and the thing that I did differently from my previous pack was this vertically opening front pocket. And I intentionally did not do any organization on the inside of this pocket. And my plan is to make an organizer that can go into the pocket, hold all my stuff in an organized way, and then potentially be removed from this bag and put into a future bag that I might make. To start with, I'm going to use as kind of a guide this pattern I made for an old messenger bag. This is the interior organization. I'm just going to use this to kind of help me lay out what I want for this organizer. So this is a pretty good example of the kind of things I normally would have in that front pocket. This is actually a screwdriver, but I'd probably just use this multi-tool and probably put a different pin here, flashlight. And then I'll have a pocket in the back. I keep this pouch with phone charger and earbuds and stuff in it. Usually have this notebook, so probably put a pocket behind, and then I could probably put the notebook even behind the organizer. So the space that I have available is about 9 inches by about 6.5 inches. It should be about right for these things. So I've gone ahead and sketched out my plan. If you're going to make something like this, it may be completely different, but just for reference, I'm using 1 inch of space for each of the pin pockets. And then I had, for the size that I'm making, I had 5 inches left. Hi. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So I had 5 inches left, so I just split that. Thank you. I had 5 inches left, so I just split that between these two pockets. The inside of the pack is lined with this orange 400D nylon pack cloth, so I'm going to use that to make the organizer. So I've cut out the surprisingly large number of pieces for what seems like a simple project. I have 2 pieces for the back panel of the organizer. I have 1 piece that is going to be folded over, and then this piece will be sewn to it to make the pockets for pins and flashlight and the multi-tool. And then behind that, this will form the back wall of just a slip pocket to put those other couple of things. I'm also going to use, this is a plastic cutting board I got at a dollar store, and I'm going to use some of this as a stiffener. I'm just guessing that that might make this easier to slide in and out of that pocket. For this project, I'm going to use my Singer 1200 for no other reason than I want to. So that functions maybe even better than I thought it would, but it was not without challenge to make, and there's a couple things I'm not super happy with. I had some tension issues for some reason. You can kind of see it here. So I made some adjustments and got it working better. I had to tighten up the tension a lot on the bobbin. I suspect that I might need to replace the beehive spring in the tension adjuster on that machine. The machine's a 1936, I think, and probably has never had that changed. Anyway, that's beside the point. So this is together, and basically I like it. It works exactly as I hoped. Couple things that just have come to mind since I've put it in the bag. Maybe like a little handle on it might be kind of nice in the event that I do want to move it from bag to bag or just take it out, because actually this could kind of stand alone. I don't know, maybe you could put some Velcro and have a flap that you could lock back on this side and then close it if you wanted to take it out. I don't know, there's lots of stuff you could do. Make your own, figure out something different to do with it. But anyway, this is what I came up with and pretty happy with it. Another mistake I want to kind of share, I don't know if it's a mistake, but maybe there's a better way to do this. I sewed this seam here and here to define these pockets on the end. And I mean, I guess technically I didn't need to do that because the end of that pocket is in this seam here. So this pocket would just be a little bit bigger and this one would be a little bit bigger. And it's kind of, you know, dead space. I guess if I ever get a Duresta ice pick, maybe I probably couldn't even fit that in there. So anyway, that's probably a waste of thread, but I hope you got something out of that. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments section below. Clicking on the thumbs up button really helps me out a lot. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. Stay safe. See you soon.